If cats could talk, they would probably be very honest about their pain. But they don't. And that's exactly why so many cats suffer quietly, right in front of us, without anyone realizing something is wrong. Cats are masters at hiding discomfort. In the wild, showing pain meant weakness. That instinct never left them. Even the most pampered indoor cat still carries it. So instead of crying out or limping dramatically, they change in small, easy-to-miss ways. And those quiet changes are often the only clues you'll ever get. One of the first silent signs is a shift in behavior that feels off, but not alarming. Maybe your cat is still eating, still moving around, still using the litter box, but not quite the same way. A cat in pain often becomes less interactive. They might stop greeting you at the door, stop following you from room to room, or stop curling up beside you at night. It's not that they suddenly don't love you. It's that closeness can hurt. Some cats go the opposite direction. A normally independent cat may suddenly cling to you, sit on your chest, or refuse to leave your side. Pain can make them seek comfort, warmth, and safety. When a cat's personality shifts without an obvious reason, it's worth paying attention. Another overlooked sign is changes in grooming. Healthy cats groom themselves regularly and evenly. A cat in pain may stop grooming certain areas because it hurts to bend, twist, or reach. You might notice greasy fur along the back, mats near the hips, or an unkempt coat that seems unusual for your cat. On the other hand, some cats overgroom. They lick one spot obsessively, sometimes until the fur thins or the skin becomes irritated. That area often corresponds to where the pain is coming from. Watch how your cat rests. A cat in pain often sleeps more, but the sleep looks different. They may nap lightly, wake easily, or change positions frequently. Some cats curl tightly to protect a sore area. Others stretch out stiffly and avoid movement altogether. If your cat hesitates before lying down or getting up, that pause matters. Litter box behavior is another quiet red flag. Many people assume that as long as a cat is still using the box, everything is fine. But pain can change how they use it. A cat with joint pain may struggle to climb into a high-sided box. A cat with abdominal discomfort may squat awkwardly or rush out immediately after. Sometimes cats associate pain with the box itself and begin eliminating just outside of it, not out of spite, but because they're trying to avoid discomfort. Appetite changes don't always mean eating less. A cat in pain may still eat, but more slowly. They might drop food, chew on one side, or walk away and return multiple times. Dental pain is especially easy to miss because cats often keep eating despite severe discomfort. Drinking habits can change too, either more or less, depending on what's going on internally. Pay close attention to your cat's posture. Pain changes the way cats hold their bodies. A slightly hunched back, tucked belly, lowered head, or stiff tail can all be signs of discomfort. Some cats stop jumping onto furniture they used to love. Others hesitate before stairs or miss jumps they never missed before. These aren't signs of getting old by default. They're signs that something may hurt. Facial expressions matter more than most people realize. Cats in pain often have half-closed eyes, flattened ears, or a tense jaw. Whiskers may be pulled back instead of relaxed. These changes can be subtle, but once you notice them, they're hard to ignore. Your cat's face tells a story even when they're silent. Vocal changes are another clue. Some cats become quieter than usual. Others growl, hiss, or yowl unexpectedly, especially when touched in a sensitive area. A sudden dislike of being picked up or petted in certain spots is not a mood swing. It's communication. Perhaps the most important thing to understand is this: cats don't exaggerate pain. If a cat is showing even a small sign, the discomfort is often significant. By the time pain becomes obvious, it has usually been there for a while. Your cat isn't being dramatic, they're being brave, and in the quiet moments, the skipped jump, the missed grooming spot, the way they sleep just a little differently, they're asking for help without making a sound. Another silent sign many people miss is subtle aggression or irritability. A cat in pain may swat, hiss, or snap when approached, even if they were gentle before. This isn't a behavior problem, it's self-protection. Pain lowers tolerance. Touch that once felt comforting may now feel overwhelming. When a cat suddenly loses patience, it's often because they're hurting and don't know another way to say it. You may also notice changes in breathing. Pain, especially internal pain, can make a cat breathe more shallowly or more rapidly, even at rest. Some cats sit with their elbows slightly out and their chest lifted, a posture that helps ease discomfort. This is never something to ignore. Cats don't show breathing changes casually. Weight shifts are another quiet indicator. A cat dealing with chronic pain may lose muscle mass, especially in the back legs or shoulders, while overall body weight appears normal. This is common in arthritis and long-term discomfort. Because it happens slowly, it's easy to miss, until one day your cat looks thinner, weaker, or less steady than before. Play behavior tells a powerful story. A cat in pain often stops playing, not because they're bored, but because movement hurts. Toys that once triggered instant excitement may now be ignored. Kittens and young cats should be especially active, so a drop in playfulness at a young age is a serious signal. For older cats, play reduction is often dismissed as slowing down, but pain is usually the real reason. Pain can also affect how cats interact with other pets. A cat that once got along with others may start hiding, avoiding shared spaces, or becoming defensive. Pain makes cats feel vulnerable. They may isolate themselves to feel safe, spending more time under beds, in closets, or in quiet corners of the house. Hiding isn't rudeness, it's survival instinct. One of the hardest truths for cat owners is this: cats don't always show pain where it hurts. Internal issues, dental disease, kidney problems, and gastrointestinal pain can all show up as vague behavior changes rather than obvious symptoms. That's why trusting your instincts matters. If you feel something is wrong, even if you can't explain it, that feeling has value. When pain goes untreated, it doesn't just affect the body, it changes who your cat is. Chronic pain leads to stress, anxiety, and withdrawal. Over time, a cat may seem older than they are, less curious, less present. But with proper care, many of these changes can improve. Cats don't need to suffer silently. If you suspect pain, a veterinary visit is essential. But what you notice at home is just as important as any test. Your observations help paint the full picture. Write down changes, even small ones. When did they start? What's different? How has your cat's routine shifted? These details matter. Pain management for cats has come a long way. From safer medications to environmental changes like softer bedding, lower litter boxes, ramps, and gentle play, quality of life can be dramatically improved. Pain is not something cats simply live with. Relief is possible. The most important thing you can give your cat is attention, not just affection, but awareness. Watch how they move, how they rest, how they respond. The quiet moments matter most. Your cat may never cry out. They may never limp or collapse or make it obvious, but they are always communicating, through posture, through habit, through small changes that whisper instead of shout. Listening to those whispers can make all the difference, because to your cat, you are safety, you are comfort, you are the one they trust to notice when something isn't right. And when you do notice, when you take that step to help, you're not just easing pain, you're giving them back pieces of themselves, their playfulness, their confidence, their peace. That's what loving a cat really means. If this helped you see your cat in a new way, take a moment today to really watch them. Share this video with another cat owner who might be missing the signs. And if you want more honest, practical guidance on understanding your cat's health and behavior, subscribe to the channel. Sometimes awareness is the care they need most.